హరే కృష్ణ. వినపడుతుందా? ఆడిబుల్
వినిపిస్తుంది ప్రభుజీ.
క్లియర్ ఉందా?
కొంచెం సౌండ్ తక్కువ ఉంది.
లెట్ మీ ట్రై దిస్. హరి ప్రభు, ఇప్పుడు సౌండ్ బాగానే ఉందా?
బాగుంది ప్రభుజీ.
క్లియర్ ఉందా?
క్లియర్ ఉంది.
ఓకే. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. నారాయణం నమస్కృత్యం నరం చైవ నరోత్తమం దేవీం సరస్వతిం వ్యాసం తతో జయముదీరయే. నష్టప్రాయేషు అభద్రేషు నిత్యం భాగవత సేవయా భగవతి ఉత్తమ శ్లోకే భక్తిర్భవతి నైష్టుకీ. శృణ్వతాం స్వతః కృష్ణ పుణ్యశ్రవణ కీర్తనః హృదయంతశ్రోతి అభద్రాణి విధునోతి శ్రుసతాం. ఆరాధ్య భగవాన్ బ్రజేషు తనయా తద్ధామ బృందావనం రమ్యకచ్యుతుపాసనే వ్రజవధూ వర్గేణ వకల్పిత. శ్రీమద్భాగవతమమలం ప్రేమ పుమర్తమాహన్ శ్రీ చైతన్య మహాప్రభు తతమిదం తత్రాధరానాపరః. సత్యం విధాతుం నిజభృత్య భాషితం వ్యాప్తిం శభూతేషు అఖిలేషు చాత్మనః. అత్యద్భుత రూపం ఉద్భవం స్తంభే స్థభాయం న మృగం న మానుషం. తంత్రా శ్రీమద్ భాగవతం కి జయ. శ్రీల ప్రభుపాద కి జయ. సో ఈరోజు 14th వర్స్ అనుకుంటున్నాను. మీరు నేను 13th వరకు విన్నారు. ఎవరన్నా కన్ఫర్మ్ చేయగలుగుతారా?
14 ప్రభుజీ.
ఓకే. హరే కృష్ణ. Hare Krishna. Okay, 14th verse. We'll read 14th, 15th. Reading from Canto 3, chapter 22nd. Devahuti marriage Kardamuni. Verse number 14. Aham tva shrunavam vidvan vivahartam samudhyatam atastam upapurvanaha pratam pratigrahena me. Translation purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Swayambhu Mani continued, "O wise man, I heard that you are prepared to marry. Please accept her hand, which is being offered to you by me, since you have not taken off perpetual celibacy." Text number 15. Rishirivacha Badham Udvodayo Kamaham Aprattacha Tvatacha Maja Avayor Anurupo Swai Adyo Vaivahiko Vidihi. The great sage replied, "Certainly I have desired to marry, and your daughter has not yet married or given her votes to anyone. Therefore, your marriage is according to Vedic system can take place." Purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. There were many considerations by Kardamuni before accepting the daughter of Swayambhu Manu. most important is that Devahuti had first of all fixed her mind on marrying him. She did not choose to have any other man as her husband. This is a great consideration because female psychology dictates that when a woman offers her heart to a man for first time, it is very difficult for her to take it back. Also, she had not married before. She was a virgin girl. All these considerations convinced Kardamuni to accept her. Therefore, he said, "Yes, I shall accept your daughter under religious regulations of marriage." There are different kinds of marriage, of which first-class marriage is held by inviting a suitable bridegroom for a daughter and giving her in charity, well-dressed and well-decorated with ornaments, along with a dowry, according to means of the father. There are other kinds of marriage, such as Gandharva marriage and marriage by love, which are also accepted as a marriage. Even one is forcibly kidnapped and later on accepted as a wife. That is also accepted. But Kardamuni accepted a first-class way of marriage because the father was willing and daughter was qualified, and she had never offered her heart to anyone. All these considerations made Kardamuni agree to accept the daughter of Swayambhu Manu. Om Ajnanathimmirandasya Gnananjana Chakshunmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swadhantikam. Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sakrujatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakamitam Sha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namustate Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarupasya Kripa Sindhu Bhayavacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarvrinda Ki Jai. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So Telugulo మాట్లాడగలరు నేను అందరూ. I should speak in Telugu, right? I hope so. So మనము ఈ చాప్టర్లో ఇంతవరకు ఏం తెలుసుకున్నా చెప్పగలుగుతారా? ఇంతవరకు స్వయంభూ మనొచ్చి కర్దమునికి వాళ్ళకు కూతుర్ని ఇవ్వడానికి ప్రపోజ్ చేశారు. అండ్ దేవహూతి గురించి గొప్పగా చెప్తున్నాడు. ఎవరు? స్వయంభూ మను. మనం లాస్ట్ 3-4 శ్లోకాల గురించి మనం చర్చ చేసుకున్నాము. ఎందుకు దేవహూతి కర్దముని చేసుకోవాలి? ఎవరు చెప్పగలుగుతారా? మనం డిస్కస్ చేసిన పాయింట్స్. Somebody like to share some good points, whatever you heard from last 2-3 days before we start a class. మీరు మ్యూట్ చేసి మాట్లాడగలుగుతారా, లేకపోతే అన్మ్యూట్ సంథింగ్? హరే కృష్ణ.
అన్మ్యూట్ చేసి మాట్లాడచ్చు ప్రభుజీ. అన్మ్యూట్ అవుతుంది.
ఎస్.
అదే లాస్ట్ క్లాసెస్ లో మ్యారేజెస్ వ్యవస్థలు, అంతకుముందు కాలంలో మ్యారేజ్ ఎలా ఉండేది, పెద్దవాళ్ళు చూసి అలా నిశ్చయించేవాళ్ళు, ఇప్పుడున్న మ్యారేజ్ సిస్టమ్ కి డిఫరెన్స్ అంతా చెప్తా వచ్చారు లాస్ట్ 2-3 క్లాసెస్ లో.
గుణాలు అండ్ మనం పెళ్లి చేసుకున్నప్పుడు వారి యొక్క మ్యాచింగ్ అకార్డింగ్ టు ఆస్ట్రాలజీ అది చూసుకొని మ్యారేజెస్ అంటే అలా ఉండాలని, ప్లస్ వీళ్ళిద్దరు మ్యారేజ్ స్పెషల్ ఎందుకంటే వీళ్ళిద్దరూ జస్ట్ ఆన్ ఎ ఫ్లూక్ గా మ్యారేజ్ చేసుకోలేదు. వాళ్ళిద్దరూ దే వాంటెడ్ టు గెట్ ఎ డివోటీ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ కిడ్ అని వాళ్ళు తపస్సు చేసి వాళ్ళు పెర్ఫెక్షన్ పొంది ఆ తర్వాత విత్ ద మెర్సీ ఆఫ్ ద లార్డ్ దే ట్రై టు బిగెట్ ద కిడ్స్.
బ్రాహ్మణ కథముని బ్రాహ్మణ స్వయంభూమానం వచ్చి క్షత్రియ అమ్మాయి
కొద్దిగా డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉంది ప్రభు. We can catch you. చెప్పండి.
పెళ్లి కొడుకు కొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి, పెళ్లి కూతురు తక్కువ వర్ణం ఉన్నా పర్వాలేదు, తక్కువ వర్ణం ఉన్నా మ్యారేజ్ చేసుకుంటాం.
మ్యూట్ చేయగలుగుతారు ఒకసారి.
కథముని వచ్చి బ్రాహ్మణ.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభు. చక్క ప్రభు ఒకసారి, అంటే మీ వాయిస్ అది రావట్లేదు. ఐ మ్యూటెడ్ యూ, సో విల్ కమ్ బ్యాక్. సో మనము దేవహూతిని స్వయంభూమని వచ్చి కర్దమునికి వచ్చి చేయాలని నిశ్చయించుకుంటారు. అంటే డిఫరెంట్ రీజన్స్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. దేవహూతి ఆల్రెడీ నారదముడి గురించి నారదముడి నుంచి విన్నదన్నమాట, కర్దముడి యొక్క గొప్పతనము, రైట్. అండ్ దేవహూతి కూడా ఈక్వల్, అంటే షీస్ యోగిని, అంటే దేవహూతి ఆర్డినరీ పర్సన్ ఏం కాదు. దే ఆర్ వెరీ కంపాటబుల్. అంటే కర్దముని ఎంత మహా బ్రాహ్మణుడు యోగి ఎట్లనో దేవహూతి కూడా అదే క్వాలిటీస్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. అది డిస్కస్ చేసాము. అండ్ స్వయంభూమను ఇంతకుముందు చెప్తున్నాడు అనమాట, నేను వచ్చి నీకు స్వయంగా ఈ యొక్క ప్రపోజల్ ఇచ్చాను, మంచి విషయాలను చెప్తే రిజెక్ట్ చేయకండి, యు యాక్సెప్ట్ ఇట్ అని కూడా చెప్తారనమాట. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ నౌ కర్దముని స్పీకింగ్. కర్దముని is actually coming back and telling, I am ready to marry you for these reasons అని చెప్తున్నాడు అనమాట. He is telling a reason why I am already agreed to marry దేవహూతి. అంటే చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ ఇక్కడ. వై కర్దమ is accepting దేవహూతి is also very important. So 2 points he mentioned. He said that దేవహూతికి ఇంకా పెళ్లి కాలేదు, దేవహూతి ఆల్రెడీ ఫిక్స్ అయిపోయింది. నా గురించి వినింది నారదముని నుంచి ఆల్రెడీ తన మనసులో నేను ఉన్నాను. కాబట్టి ప్రభుపాద ది గర్ల్ ఒకసారి ఫస్ట్ సైట్ ఎప్పుడైతే నిశ్చయించుకుంటుందో వీళ్ళని పెళ్లి చేసుకోవాలని, ఫర్గెట్ దట్ మ్యాన్. వాట్ ఎవర్ ఫస్ట్ ఇంప్రెషన్స్ ఆన్ ఎనీ మ్యాన్, ఉమెన్ కెనాట్ ఫర్గెట్. అదే చెప్తున్నాడు. సో ప్రభుపాద చెప్తున్నాడు, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ రీజన్ ఐ హావ్ డిసైడెడ్ టు మ్యారీ దేవహూతి. చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్ ప్రభుపాద చెప్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ. అందుకనే ద సిస్టమ్ వైదిక సంస్కృతిలో ఎలా ఉండేదంటే, అందుకే వైదిక సంస్కృతిలో దేర్ ఇస్ నో వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ కంబైన్డ్ స్కూల్స్ అండ్ కంబైన్డ్ కాలేజెస్, కో ఎడ్యుకేషన్ లేదనమాట. ఎందుకంటే వెన్ ఉమెన్ ఒక ఏజ్కి వచ్చిన తర్వాత, సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ఫస్ట్, అందుకని కో ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఎ వేదిక్ సిస్టమ్. ఇంకోటి ఏమంటే, నౌ వన్స్ ద ఉమెన్ ఇస్ కమిటెడ్ టు దట్ పర్సన్, ఆ పర్సన్ కమిట్ అయిన తర్వాత ఫర్ ఇట్ ఇస్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్. ప్రభుపాద ఒక లెక్చర్ రాస్తాడు అనమాట, says that even woman marries somebody else, right? She will always remember that person she loved. she will always remember that one person, first person she got love. అందుకనే వైదిక సంస్కృతిలో early marriages were there. Woman and man, they used to get early marriage so that when they get matured or they get age, no, so they will have fixed their mind, okay, this is your husband, don't look around, and you'll be satisfied. So that way the marriages were very stable. Nowadays ఆడవాళ్ళు, they have to do degree, they have to give PhD, MSc biology. It takes 30 years or a very long time. That's the reason late marriages. So late marriages means all these problems will come. So Vedika Samskritilo, early marriages are very good. They're scientific for woman nature, you know. Andukane we should encourage early marriages. And we should actually reduce more mingling of man and woman before marriage. Adi Vedic Samskriti. And also Prabhupada is explaining one more important point, that I will accept her because she's not married. Already, you know, she did not get married, right? Devatinga marriage kaledu, kabatti I will accept her. And Prabhupada explains nicely different varieties of marriages. There are 10 varieties of marriage according to Vedic system. It's wrote in Vishnu Chakravarti commentaries. There are 10 levels of marriages, you know. So first marriage, it's called Brahma marriage. First variety of marriage. We'll discuss, Mataji, that point. How do we control this now? We'll discuss. Very good point. ఈ కంప్లీట్ చేసిన తర్వాత we'll have discussion. My audio is clear, right? Yes. Okay, very good. So first type of marriage is Brahma marriage. Brahma marriage means girl's father gives dowry, okay, and gives enough dowry and marry her daughter to a boy. This is Vedic system. So nowadays people say that dowry is a crime. But anybody is doing marriage without dowry? They say it's crime, but it's going on. Nobody can stop, right? So now, but according to Vedic tradition, it's acceptable. Brahma marriage, first 10 types of marriage, Brahma marriage lo, ఇప్పుడు యాక్చువల్లీ కర్దముడికి దేవతి పెళ్లి చేసినప్పుడు కూడా కట్నం ఇచ్చి పెళ్లి చేస్తున్నాడు. అది తప్పు లేదని చెప్తున్నారు. దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ మ్యారేజ్. సెకండ్ మ్యారేజ్ ఇస్ దేవ మ్యారేజ్. There is second marriage. In that marriage, we just do yajna and give charity. Whatever is needed, charity. Yajna. So the girl is given and given charity. That is second level of marriage. Third level of marriage is Asha marriage. Asha marriage means boy will give charity to the girl. He'll give cows. Boys will give cows to the in-laws unmarried. Actually, in Tamil Nadu, I've seen my friend. In Tamil Nadu, girl will not give dowry to boy. Boy will give dowry to girl and married. తెలుసా మీకు? విన్నారు మీరు? తమిళనాడులో ఇప్పటికి కూడా కల్చర్ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, ఎవరైతే పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటారో బాయ్ will actually give dowry to girl and get married. It's called Asha marriage. It's still going on. My friend, right, when he got married, he took personal loans, he took home loans, he took all the loans, and gave so much gold to girl, and he got married. That is also accepted in it's called Asha marriage. I'm speaking in English today. I don't know why, but is any objections in the group? Somebody said to speak, I'm speaking. The next level of marriage is Prajapati marriage. They both agree. There is no dowry from both the sides, and they get married. And the next is Asura marriage. Asura marriage, they sell girls to boys. Intamundu Rajulaki, they used to sell girls. Ammayalni అమ్మేసేవాళ్ళు. కదా? That is Asura marriage. There's Gandharva marriage. Gandharva marriage అంటే తెలుసా? They both agree, they don't tell parents, they take flight and go. So Prabhupada చెప్తున్నాడు అనమాట పర్పట్లో, this Gandharva marriage is not acceptable in Kali Yuga. But now everything is Gandharva marriage. Gandharva marriage means they decide that they should get married. They ran away and get married. You know? So next is, Paisacha marriage. Paisacha marriage is, Paisacha marriage and Rakshasa marriage. Paisacha marriage means they steal girls, kidnap girls and get married. And next is Rakshasa marriage. Rakshasa marriage means they kill their father, they kill their brother and get married. So this is the various levels of marriage in Vedic Shastra. Krishna Chakra's commentaries mention. So what we see nowadays is Brahmana marriage, Brahma marriage, right? So in Vedic system, this is allowed to give dowry as long as they are in agreement, right? So we can at least understand from this, we can understand from this whole thing that giving gifts for a bridegroom, which is acceptable, correct? So now Kardama is telling, I will get married, okay? I've decided to get married, and I want to marry the girl because she already connected to me. How she got connected to me? Not by seeing faces, by hearing about me through Narada Muni, correct? So next verse I will read. So I think English is everybody able to catch the English. I'm understanding. This is text 16 translation. Let your daughter desire for marriage, which is recognized in Vedic scripture, be fulfilled. You would not accept her hand. She is so beautiful that by her body luster alone she excels the beauty of ornaments. Now Kardama is glorifying beauty of a Devavati, which is acceptable in Shastra. So when I heard from a senior devotee, if you don't get attracted to women, why you want to get married? Right? There is some attraction, right? See, marriage, we get married because we have a tendency to enjoy, correct? So that enjoying tendency should get removed, right? Should be purified, right? So there is some attraction. That's the reason we get married. A lot of people, when we talk, when they said, Prabhuji, whatever you say, I'll get married. Devotees will come, no? Prabhuji, aapko, whatever you show me, I'll get married, no problem. Then they will say, first they will say that devotee is fine. I will marry devotee, no problem. Right? I have personal experience. Then they'll say, only devotee I want to. Then I'll ask Prabhuji, that girl is working. She studied well. Then they will say, Prabhuji, she looks beautiful. Then they will say, they have a lot of money. That's how devotees ask a lot of people, you know. So when you want to decide to marry a devotee, right? So first initially they'll say, but they will come up with 100 clauses. The list is very big. Somebody said list is very big. So the problem is that the attraction is acceptable, but you should compromise in few things in marriage, right? Or else, see, if you marry a non-devotee, they are not happy, you are not happy, correct? If you marry devotee, at least she may not be looking great, she may not have money, but at least sometime you have both are having they can serve together a lot. When I met Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, you know, somebody took me. I was younger. Oh, SriRama, you want to get married? Yes, Maharaj. And Maharaj said, you know, this chair, what is the color of chair? He asked me. Maharaj, the color of chair is black. It was a black chair. You know why chair is used for? To sit. It's a white chair. What you'll use the chair to sit? It doesn't matter the color, right? You have a wife to serve together, correct? So Maharaj said, pink, white, blue, any color doesn't matter, right? The chair is meant to sit, and when you get married, you're meant to serve together. Right? So that should be the mood of when you get married, that should be the mood. And the problem nowadays is boys' side, they have a big list. Boys are not compromising. Girls also not compromise. Correct? So that's the reason we cannot get 100% compatibility in material world. Right? There's no 100% compatibility. Our compatibility is how well together we can serve and keep Krishna in center. Right? If we don't have this one strong thing in mind, no, we do mistakes in marriage. Most of devotees, we do a lot of mistakes. And even devotee marriage, there's so many divorces. Right? The reason is that we want caste, same caste, you know, we want beautiful, we want more money, we want working. We take big list. But what we should see in boy, that he can take care of wife or not, that is more important. What boy should see in the girl is that can she help me in doing my service? These two things should match. Other than that, anything else we should compromise. The boy has a lot of money, he's doing big job. Job may go, right? So many software engineers are getting job. After some time, the job will go. Job is not permanent. Correct. So the problem is that we don't have trust in the system. In marriage, two things are important. Vows, since when do the yajna and all the vows, and why they're getting married. Both are important. When do yajna and do all that vows, right? That gives strength for the both relationship. That's the reason now Kardamuni is telling, Kardamuni wanted to marry Devahuti in the recognized manner of marriage prescribed in scriptures. As stated in Vedic scripture, the first class process is to call bridegroom to the home of the bride and hand her in charity with the dowry of necessary ornaments. Gold, furniture, and other gold, furniture. There are 8 forms of marriage mentioned in scriptures, Manusmriti, but only one process of marriage, Brahma or Rajasika marriage, is now current. Other kinds of marriage by love, by exchange of garland, or by kidnapping the bride are now forbidden in the Kali age, formally at their pleasure. Kshatriyas would kidnap a prince from another royal house, and there would be fight between Kshatriyas and girls' families. If the kidnapper was the winner, the girl would be offered to him for marriage. Even Krishna married Rukmini by process, and somehow his sons and grandsons also married by kidnapping. Krishna's grandson kidnapped by Duryodhana's daughter, which caused a fight between Kuru and Yadu families. So Prabhupada is telling that system of Gandharva marriage is not acceptable. We should have arranged marriage. You know, the 70% love marriages are divorced in India even now. Not devotee marriages, even outside marriages. So arranged marriages, they check astrology. Even arranged marriages have problems nowadays. You know, the biggest problem in Western world is that there is no marriage life. There is no concept like that. There's all living together. Correct? You gratify my senses, I gratify your senses. That's the culture of Western life. But our Vedic culture is that I will serve you more, correct? We can serve together, we can be together to serve this mission. In Prabhupada time, all the Grosthas used to stay in temple. That's called congregation. Now congregation is they stay outside the temple and they come in the weekend and do service in temple. In Prabhupada time, even families, they stay in the temple, right? And Prabhupada used to marry so many people. And Prabhupada used to do so many marriages in devotees. And that was system Prabhupada used to do. And both wife and husband after getting married, nowadays what they will do after getting married? They'll find job outside, correct? Even brahmachari becomes a grostha. Immediately he'll find a software engineer job outside. He will not stay in ashram. But in Prabhupada's time, when they get married, they used to do service in temple. They used to do full-time service. That was system in Vedic system. When they get married, both together serve the mission, right? I remember there was one Mataji, I went to Hawaii. She got married and she got so much property for inheritance. They came to Prabhupada and they asked Prabhupada, we got so much money, what should I do? Prabhupada said, you give that money to me, I'll build a guest house in Vrindavan in MIYAPUR and you can go and stay there. She still serves in temple in Hawaii and she sells cookies in the beach every day. So the whole system was that. The problem is that when people get married, right, they want to earn more money. That's a culture now, right? So because the necessities are more, right? Yesterday we read from Rishabhadev teachings, right? In marriage life, we want to keep our necessities very simple, and our aim of the both wife and husband is that we serve the mission. Prahlad Maharaj says, what is that? Pumsasriya Maitunam Bhava Ato Hrudaya Granthim, is that when people get married, their hearts will not, Prabhupada says, their hearts will become not. అంటే వాళ్ళ మనసులు కలిసిపోతాయంట. Once they have physical relationship, మనసులు అందుకనే people even get divorced. They cannot forget wife. Wife cannot forget husband. There is no culture of divorce in Vedic system. In modern life, they get divorced easily. Correct? Why? Because once they have relationship, right, their heart is so, they get knotted. Now they have divorce 1, divorce 2, divorce 3. That was the system. And Prabhupada writes, Ato Hrudaya Granthim, Yato Sutta Apta Vitair Janasham, what is that? Gruha Kshetra. Gruha Kshetra. Once they get married, what they want? They want Gruha. Now, as soon as you get married, you need to get a loan of 35 years. Or else, wife will say, I'll divorce you. Without house means you're a useless husband. Correct? First is Gruha. Next, Kshetra. Kshetra means land. First you need house. How many years EMI? 35, 40 years EMI. Lifelong you have to stay in city and serve. Next, Gruha Kshetra. Kshetra means you need land also. Gruha Kshetra. Next is Sutta. Sutta means children. As soon as you get married, in Vedic times they used to get kids. Nowadays that kids concept also not there. They say that let's not take more responsibility. We'll settle and earn more money. Correct? Let's wait for 2-3 years. Let's enjoy. But in Vedic system that was not there. As soon as they get married, they have kids. Without kids, woman after some time, after age, the woman becomes more emotional, and husband cannot give that emotion. Kids will fulfill emotions of mother. That's the reason within some time after getting married, you should have kids. Or else, no, the distance will increase. Woman wants very emotional connection with husband, and husband cannot give for long. Kids can fulfill emotions of women. That's the reason kids are very important for any. If you're not planning for kids, don't get married. A lot of people say that, Prabhuji, we'll get married and we'll serve mission together. We don't want kids. Then why do you get married? No need, right? So when you get married, you need kids. Next is Sutta, Apta. What is Apta means? Relatives. We have so many relatives, so many marriages, so many functions. Correct? We'll get busy. Sutta, Apta. To get all these things, what we need? We need money. Vitair. Vitair means money. So, Janasya Moho Aham Mameti. Prahlad is telling, once you get Janasya Moho Aham Mameti. My video got stuck. Yeah. My audio is there. Hare Krishna. Okay.
Now okay, Prabhuji.
Okay. So this was the Prahlad Maharaj instructing all of us. I'm not I'm not speaking that whatever I'm speaking from Shastra. I want to have that kind of standards of family life. But that's what the standard of Vedic life. So when we don't do all these things, we have problems, right? We have problems with relationships because they don't have kids, no? Women cannot get emotions, they will look for somebody else. So I'll just read one more verse and then we can close for today. This is verse 17. I've heard the Vivashva, the great Gandharva, his mind stupid with infatuation, fell from his aeroplane after seeing your daughter playing with a ball on the roof of the palace. And for she was indeed beautiful with her tingling ankle bells and eyes moving to and fro. Very important at this point. Now, Karda Muni is glorifying beauty of Devahuti. You know? Now, he is actually glorifying, which is accepted in Vedic system. If you don't like girl, no, why you're marrying? There should be some attraction to marry. So now, Kardama is telling, I know there was a Gandharva. She saw Devahuti when she was playing ball. See, Mohini was, when girls play ball, right? All their body is visible. So they look very beautiful. Andikane, now Prabhupada is telling, girls should not play publicly. That was a Vedic system. They can play privately. When they play with ball, that's not Vedic system. Everybody sees, is visible of your whole body. So public games like tennis and all. Now this is the direct answer. It is understood that not only at present moment, but in those days there were skyscraper building. It's also important. This when Devahuti was playing on the skyscraper building, Gandharvas was seeing. We think that now the modern technology we are building, that those times also there were buildings, big palatable buildings. It suggested that private airplane helicopter also current in those days. Gandharvas used to do these things. And Prabhupada is telling, while flying on the sky, Devahuti playing a ball on the roof of the palace, but ball playing was also current. But aristocratic girls would not play in public place. They used not to play. That was system. Ball playing and other such pleasure were not meant for ordinary women and girls. Only princes like Devahuti could indulge in such sports. It is prescribed here that she was seen from the flying airplane. This indicates that palace was very high, otherwise how could one see plane? The vision was so distinct that Gandharva was delivered by the beauty and her sound her ankle belts. So now Kardama is actually
స్టక్ అయింది ప్రభుజీ, మాకు వినిపించట్లేదు.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
ఫైన్
ఓకే
ప్రభుజీ.
Yes, bro. So I will conclude the session today. There are 8 varieties of marriages. We all heard it, and the dowry is acceptable in Vedic system. Although if I speak like this in
ఈసారి అందరికి స్ట్రక్ అయినట్టుంది.
ఐ కాంట్ హియర్ ప్రభుజీ.
Krishna.
We can hear you now, Prabhuji.
Okay. Sorry, I'm in farm, so there's no good internet here. I'm audible now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, okay. So,
We lost you when you're doing the
okay,
recap.
so, yeah, we lost it. So, yeah, I mean, I was trying to say that Kardama is now decided to marry Devati, and Kardama Muni is telling all the reasons why we should marry Devati, because she liked him, and she know about Devati, and she's very beautiful, and she's also Kshatrini. She's the Devati is from Kshatriya family. So for all these reasons, that's how Kardama is seeing to get married. When we also, these are some tips for all of us. We all have kids. We all in Bhagavatam, all these pastimes are helping us to take decisions in our life, how to take right decisions, how to grow our kids, or how to get married, and what are the things we should see in a boy or girl when you get married. These things are important for consideration, and the more we follow the Vedic system, the more we become marriage is stable, you know. We may not do 100%, but at least we should try for it, you know. See, nowadays, marriages means showing off. Means marriage ante andarni pilchi చూపించుకోవాలి. That is a culture we are in actually. But marriages should be Vedic. How ritualistically we should do, how Vedic way we should do. And in marriage, they used to feed nice food, prashadam. But nowadays, they focus on 150 items and spend so much money unnecessarily in showing off. That was not system. You know, nowadays, the menu 250 items untene, they think it's right marriage. Correct? So at least our devotees should do simple marriage, and they should try to see a devotee family, because both will be comfortable, and we should not see their good background, lot of money. You know, the money may not be sustained, money may go. We should see good character in the boy, and the boy also should see not so beautiful girl. You know, if she is able to help him in doing service, the boy also should get married. You know, the external looks may not go for long, you know. Especially the beauty of a girl will keep changing, you know, when she becomes pregnant. You know, when age goes, beauty disappears in any. Same thing with boy. Correct? So the qualities and character is something is more important than external looks. They say that beauty beholds, right? So that is system, and yeah. So Bhaktivedanta Maharaj told me, chair example, not me. Maharaj said, black chair, pink chair, red chair, any chair is chair. So thank you very much. I have not a good connection today. I don't know, somehow I started speaking English. చాలా మంది ఇంగ్లీష్ రాని వాళ్ళకి ఇబ్బంది పెట్టాను నేను ఈరోజు, క్షమించండి. Whatever I've discussed, I told purely perspective of Prabhupada books or Shastra. I am not myself not following this, but I really want to follow. I want to practice this level of Prabhupada standards. But what to do? I'm a shameless person now. I have to speak whatever is there in the books. This is my duty. But I want to practice that standard. I'm aspiring to become like that. I'm sharing the thoughts. Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Sadhar Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, Mataji.
ప్రభుజీ ఈరోజు క్లాస్లో ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పారు మ్యారేజ్ అంటే ఎలా చేయాలి, డివోటీస్ ని చూసుకుని చేసుకోవాలన్నారు కదా. ఈవెన్ ఇన్ ద డివోటీస్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇన్ ద లోకల్ కాంగ్రిగేషన్ ఐ సీ దేర్ ఆర్ డైవర్సెస్. సో బట్ దే ఆర్ డివోటీస్. సో అయితే మరి మనం దాన్ని ఎలా తీసుకోవాలి అంటే, అన్ని చూసుకుని చేసుకున్నా కూడా అలా అయిందంటే అది వాళ్ళ కర్మ అనుకోవాలా, లేకపోతే
Yes, Mataji. Ante
or is it God's wish?
You should check horoscope, Mataji. Very important. There are
డివోటీస్ లో
people who
కూడా
check
హోరోస్కోప్
horoscope.
చూసుకోవాలా ప్రభుజీ? డివోటీస్ అయినా కూడా హోరోస్కోప్ చూడాలి.
Chudal. We are practicing devotees, Mataji. When you say devotee, it's actually pure devotee. When you say devotee is beyond this modes. But are we still, we should question ourselves, are we, I mean, మన devotee definition అనేది there are levels of devotees, Mataji. Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama, ఆ levels ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. So when we are in the, మనకు త్రిగుణాలు అతీతంగా ఉన్నాము మనం అంటే, you don't need to check horoscope, no problem. But we are still in the modes of this Sattva, Rajo, Tamo, then we need horoscope, 100%. We are not Uttama, or, you know, we are not the people who already out of modes. అందుకనే మనం ఇంకా ప్రాక్టీసింగ్ డివోటీస్ కాబట్టి ఖచ్చితంగా హారోస్కోప్ చూడాలి.
అయినా కూడా వాళ్ళు
Is my
డివోర్స్ అయినా కూడా వాళ్ళు ఇంకా స్టిల్ సర్వ్ చేస్తున్నారు అంటే దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ప్రభుజీ? అంటే
no. See,
ఫాలెన్ అన్నట్ట?
so many
ఫాలెన్
no. ఒకటి మాతాజీ, marriage, so many failures in Iskcon of marriages, right? I mean, you want to even like so many acharyas, there are failures. Even devotees are failures of marriage. The point is that ultimately, even they are failure in marriage system, but they are serving Prabhupada mission. No problem, you know. చాలా ఐడియల్ మ్యారేజెస్ గా చాలా అన్యూనంగా ఉన్నారు వాళ్ళు. వాళ్ళు ఏం సేవ చేయట్లేదు అంటే దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ఓకే. దే ఆర్ షోయింగ్ ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్. సమ్ పీపుల్ మ్యారేజ్ డజంట్ వర్క్. Yesterday I met one IAS officer. He is IIT, is IIM, is IAS, IPS, and then he did IAS. He has 4 degrees అన్నమాట. అంటే one of the topest intellectual అన్నమాట. But he is divorced. After going through all this thing in life, he is not happy. So my point is that even devotees, marriages are not successful. But even they're not successful, they should continue to do service to the mission. That's my version, Mataji.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ.
See, like Prabhupada Pillalu, they are not devotees. Okay. Prabhupada said the ray of Vishnu is not coming, but Prabhupada did not stop preaching. Prabhupada's wife did not cooperate with Prabhupada. Correct? Prabhupada tried so much, she did not stop drinking tea. But Prabhupada discouraged avaledu. Prabhupada said, this life she is my wife. Correct? But so many people are there waiting for Krishna consciousness. We can give it to all of us. Sometimes we don't get cooperation from family members. That is a fact of life. But we should continue to teach Krishna consciousness.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ.
Does
మీరు
it
8
make
టైప్స్ ఆఫ్
help or
మ్యారేజెస్
that is help?
ఎస్ డెఫినెట్లీ ఇట్ హెల్ప్డ్. మీరు 8 టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ మ్యారేజెస్ చెప్పారు కదా, అందులో అన్ని అర్థమైనాయి కానీ ప్రజాపత్య మ్యారేజ్ కి నేను నోట్స్ రాసుకోలేదు ప్రభుజీ. ఏం చెప్పారు ఒకసారి చెప్పరా?
Prajapati ante there is no dowry between both the sides. They just amicably agree and they just get married. Both the families.
అండ్ ఫస్ట్ డౌట్ మీరు
There is no
చెప్తున్నారు
concept of dowry. They don't exchange. Mata చెప్పండి. First doubt. What is the first doubt?
అదే ఇంతకు ముందు ఓల్డ్ ఏజ్ లో కంబైన్డ్ కోఎడ్ ఉండేది కాదు, బట్ నౌ ఇప్పుడు ఎలా కంట్రోల్ చేయాలి అన్నది హౌ ఈజ్ ఇట్ పాసిబుల్ నౌ ఇన్ దిస్ కలియుగ?
అవును మాతాజీ. See, nowadays, ideal system, Prabhupada also said that we need Varnashrama communities, Krishna conscious communities based on rural life. Prabhupada did not stop preaching in cities. Prabhupada told 4 movements, right? First is, book distribution, Harinam, first movement. Second is temple worship, temple entry movement. Third is spiritual initiation movement. Fourth is Varnashram movement. Prabhupada actually told Grosthas to stay in farms, to have a simple life, to stay in villages. In those agrarian lifestyle, woman is not working, there is no co-education, everything as per Vedic life, which is the ideal standard of devotee as per Prabhupada. We should at least understand, we cannot follow, but there is a standard. Okay, now, Prabhuji, we cannot go to farm. We are based out of city. I'm sending my kids to co-education school. How do we protect them? The best way is that give more association to the kids. At least temple services involved cheyadam. Give more of association among devotees. See, they get a lot of bad association outside. They have so much pressure. Now, outside they have to cope up with outside environment. They have to talk about movies. They have to play cricket. They have to play football, volleyball. When you come to Iskcon, they have to follow this. They have to balance. And again, the best way is that at least Sunday school, Saturday, they can give us some seva responsibility. Or like yesterday we read, you can invite some devotees to homes and make some good friends, right? They have devotee friends. Yeah, there is a lot of pressure outside. That is the problem nowadays. And our devotees, they have to talk about many things to outside people, right? Andike Mataji, like we go to job, right? Congregation devotees to go to job. So they go to job. There is so much unwanted things. They'll finish the job and come back home and they do sadhana. Correct? We are using best bargain of the world. Ante kada. Prabhupada said 24 hours you should remember Krishna. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. That is only possible in forms. That's the reason Bhakti Raga Maharaj, Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, many Maharajas telling about it. Now, I cannot stay in form. Now we are saying, okay, at least you work and remaining time, you engage in reading, you increase your charge in the battery, right? Take more association of devotees. So like that, we should, at least in holidays, all kids have holidays. We have a farm here. You can bring them and stay here with, at least in holidays, connect them with cows, land, teach them Mridanga, Kartal. At least parents should do it. That's something we can try. Does it help, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes, yeah.
How many camps are there? We can go for yatra. These are the only ways we can help our kids.
But outside world is scary place. I mean, with teen kids,
Yeah.
I'm just scared.
Very, very difficult. And we have chosen that what we can do. So in that situation, we should do the best to our kids. Lot of parents, there are devotee schools. Like there is one school in Vrindavan, there is a school in Bangalore, also school in Madhav Gopinath school in Yadagargutta. There are many schools, devotee schools, which are giving CBS education and also Krishna Consciousness. At least we can try that. We are not going to Gurukuls, but at least some association is given in the schools. There is one school, Vidya Kshetra, in Bangalore, especially for girls. Beautiful school. There's one devotee called Makkanlal Prabhu. It's a very good school. At least all parents should come together in one area and do a homeschooling. That is also needed. All Matajis can come together and start a school.
Actually, I am trying to do that, Prabhuji, here. Gathering kids.
Very much needed for the moment. Education is something we have not neglected very much in the Iskcon. So we should take the daring step to, bring all the kids together and give them good association. There's so much work to be done. We want to start a Gurukul here. We're working on it. Krishna willing, will start next year in Kamyavan. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada. Anybody else have questions or comments or something to share? అంటే చాలా సీనియర్ డివోటీస్ ఫాలో ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళ పిల్లలు పెళ్లి చేశారు అండ్ they have done good marriages. I'm just new person. I don't have practical knowledge, whatever. Right? I'm just speaking from Bhagavatam. Anybody like to share something? I have small kids. Hare Krishna. We'll stop here. Tomorrow Sunday program, all are invited. there is a morning Bhagavatam class and Harinam Sankirtan. So all are welcome. Hare Krishna.
ప్రభుజీ ఒక్క లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. మీరు
Contact
8 టైప్స్ ఆఫ్
Krishna
మ్యారేజెస్
to
చెప్పారు
pass on
కదా,
the- Yes, Mata.
8 టైప్స్ ఆఫ్
Yes,
మ్యారేజ్
Mata.
లో ఇప్పుడు కలియుగంలో ఏది బెస్ట్ రికమెండెడ్? ఇందులో ఏదైనా ఉందా ప్రభుజీ?
Prabhupada is telling the Brahma marriage, like you give dowry to bridegroom and get married. This system. Prabhupada చెప్తున్నాడు లైక్ కర్దమకి దేవహూతిని చేసినప్పుడు స్వయంభూ మని గివ్స్ గిఫ్ట్స్ అండ్ that we call dowry now and get married. It is system prescribed in the Vedic system. But Kshatriyas ki top 6 participants చెప్తున్నారు. Brahmanas only top 2 out of 6 marriages, 6 types. Brahmanas can only do top 2 or top 3. Kshatriyas can do 6.
ప్రభుజీ మీ వాయిస్ కట్ అవుతూ ఉంది, నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు మీరు ఏం చెప్పారు. మేబీ అదర్స్ హ్యావ్ ద సేమ్ ఇష్యూ ఆర్ ఇస్ ఇట్ ఓకే?
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభు.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ. ఇది మా గౌరీ శంకర్ సిస్టర్.
ఇక్కడ అన్నాడు. ఐ థింక్ క్లాస్ కంప్లీట్ అయినట్టుంది. మాతాజీస్ అండ్ ప్రభుజీస్.
ప్రభుజీ జాయిన్ అవుతారేమో అని వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నామండి.
లేదు, టైం కూడా అయిపోయింది కదా, 9:17.
ఓకే.
హరే కృష్ణ మాతాజీ, మీరు నోట్స్ రాసామన్నారు కదా మాతాజీ, కొంచెం షేర్ చేయగలరా మాతాజీ?
షూర్ ప్రభుజీ. ఎక్కడ షేర్ చేయాలి?
మన గ్రూప్ లో షేర్ చేయండి మాతాజీ, అందరికి యూజ్ అవుతుంది కదా.
అది గ్రూప్ లో అడ్మిన్స్ కాకుండా బయట వాళ్ళు ఎవరు చేయడానికి లేదండి అందులో. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ద అడ్మిన్. ఐ విల్ సెండ్ ఇట్ టు
పెట్టాలా ఫుల్ మంట మీద?
విష్ణు తత్వ ప్రభుజీకి పెడతాను. ఆయన షేర్ చేస్తారు.
ఓకే మాతాజీ.
వాంఛాకల్పతరుభ్యశ్చ కృపా సింధుభ్యో చ పతితానాం పావనేభ్యో వైష్ణవేభ్యో ప్రభుపాద కీ జై. హరే కృష్ణ.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.